What is up, loves? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Naomi. Here on my channel, I like to create natural hair, beauty, lifestyle vlogs, fitness, and a sprinkle of commentary here on my channel. And if you're not new here, say with me, hey girl, hey. So I thought it would be really cool to do like a video to kind of encourage people who are starting off their fitness journey or who are getting into like fitness in general, to share some tips. It's very easy to find videos on like people who have been doing this for like years and years, but I don't really feel like there's a lot of beginners who do tip videos. And given that I still consider myself a beginner, I thought it'd be really cool to just share my experience and things that I've learned with you guys. Ideally, to learn is to learn through others. So I thought it'd be really cool for me to share my tips and things that I've been learning so far as I am getting into my gym girly phase. So let's go ahead and get into these tips. Starting with tip number one, it is know your purpose and find your why. So what I mean by this is know exactly why you are going to the gym or working out. It could literally be for mental health reasons, physical health, getting right. You may have like a diagnosis, and in order to change that, it may be like you need to work out more, get more exercise in, or it could just be for aesthetic reasons. You obviously want your body to look toned or muscled up, or you want to have abs or have really nice glutes. Whatever it is, find out exactly why you're working out and the purpose of your working out. Me personally, the reason why I work out is simply 3 reasons. One, mentally, it helps me a lot. And when I'm working out, I'm able to release those things and release all those endorphins from stress. Second is obviously physical health, because I don't want to be an old age and I'm having like a whole lot of complications. And then thirdly is you obviously want to look good, which is aesthetically pleasing. Now I will say aesthetically pleasing can only take you so far. Same with motivation and discipline. Aesthetically, going to the gym only for aesthetics does not take you far, because you're going to be hard on yourself. You're going to be like, oh, like why don't I look like this when I've been working out? And it's like it can happen, but don't let aesthetics be the only reason why you work out. Truly find exactly why you're working out and the purpose of what you're working out for. For my second tip is don't make it a chore. Now, what I mean by that is simply change your mindset about going to the gym. Typically, when I talk to people about, working out, they're always like, oh, girl, I have to go to the gym, or I have to make it to the gym, or like it's a drag, or da 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 da. Like, people make it seem like it's such a negative thing to go to the gym. Once you change your mindset about the gym, everything else will fall into place. Don't make it like you have to go. Go because you want to go or you need to go. Do not make it feel like it has a negative connotation, because ultimately with negativity comes lack of consistency, lacks discipline, lack motivation. And motivation, you cannot go off of motivation alone. And if you're not disciplined, you're not consistent, you're just not going to see what you want to see. Then ultimately, the whole reason why you're going to the gym would be a flop. So change your mindset about going to the gym. Think positive. Literally, like when I tell myself, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go to the gym. Or I'd be like, oh, I want to hit this. I want to grow my quads. I want to grow my glutes. Oh, I see progress. So make it a positive thing. Say, you know what? I want to go to the gym. I don't have to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym. For my third tip is have a realistic routine. Now for me, I've learned to create a routine geared towards my lifestyle and my goals and my schedule. Now, a lot of times people are literally following something that they see online, or they see that somebody else is going at 5 a.m. so they go at 5 a.m. Not everybody is built the same. Not everybody is going to wake up and be energized to go to the gym. Me personally, I do go early in the morning because 1, I am energized. I'm a morning person. 2, my routine and my schedule allows me to go in the morning. And 3, I just like it. There's barely anybody there. Like, that's why I go. That's literally why I go so early in the morning. But if you're not someone who's like me and you are not a morning person, or it's harder for you to get motivated or disciplined in the morning, go at the time that you feel comfortable. That may be 6 o'clock at night, or that may be 7 in the morning, or 12 at noon, or at 1 o'clock. Whatever your schedule and your routine is, fit it into there. And that also goes with like changing the mindset, because like if you're like, oh, I have to fit in gym at 3 o'clock, Girl, if you don't have to go at 3 o'clock and you know 6 o'clock is better for you, go at 6 o'clock. Do not worry about going at 3, you know? Or if you know the gym is like super busy around like 12, hit the gym at 8 if you know that that's the best time for you. Do not do a routine that you know for a fact is not going to be effective for you. And also, like, having a realistic routine, do not try to fit 10 exercises in 30 minutes. It's simply impossible. It's impossible for you to fit 10 exercises in 30 minutes. If you know you have 2 hours, find a routine that fits into those 2 hours. My workout schedule, I spend 1 hour and 30. So I fit in 5 exercises, also a warm-up and a post-workout. Set like your exercises to the time that you have. Definitely do that because you're going to be setting yourself up, okay? And then also know your routine before you get there, because once you get there, you're going to be running like a chicken with their head cut off. You're going to be like, oh my God, I have to go this, da, da, da. Have a routine before you get there, okay? It cuts down on gym anxiety and time and confusion. So for my fourth tip is you do not need all the extras. What I mean by the extras is having the newest Gymshark outfits or having like all the, the resistant bands or the supplements or the pre-workouts, everything like that. You do not need all that to start. You really don't. I thought that because obviously you see, your fitness people that you may follow, they have their pre-workout, they have their supplements, they have like their equipment, they have the outfits. You really don't need all that. Simply, you can hit up like TJ Maxx, Walmart, Target, Amazon, and buy simple outfits that are affordable to you. Starting off, like, I would not recommend people to like instantly buy like all this stuff. If you got the money for it, do your thing. Who am I to tell you? But if you're someone who does not have all that, you do not need to feed into the pressure of getting all these things, because ultimately that will come with time, But start off with something that you can afford. And also with supplements, I do want to say that do your research before you buy them. Don't think you need pre-workout just because, somebody else has pre-workout. Buy pre-workout because you know the purpose of why you're using it. Currently, the only things that I take is obviously protein powder and I take creatine. I did do my research on these 2 things and that's why I'm taking them. But everything else I have not got my hands on and or I'm still doing my research. You do not need to keep up with the Joneses to start out your fitness and workout journey. Moving into my 5th tip is stay consistent. I know it's very easy said than done, but if you guys follow all my previous tips, staying consistent won't be hard. You just have to push yourself and, like I said, know your why, have a routine, and go at the most convenient time for you. Staying consistent looks like, if you may not make it in the morning, try to make it in the afternoon, or if you can't actually physically go to the gym, take a walk for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, or go for a run. Do something that you know is going to be that has some form of exercise in it. You can go for a swim or do some jump roping at home, or maybe go up and down the stairs in your apartment building or in your house. Find some form of exercise to do, so that way you're staying consistent. So technically, even if you're not lifting weights, you're still moving, you're still active. And also with consistency, it also comes discipline. And I do want to say this: you cannot go off of motivation alone. Motivation helps, but it's just like going to the gym for aesthetic reasons. It can only take you so far. And then my last tip number 6, is find your support. Now, I want to break this down into 3 things. What I mean by support is finding support in like going with like a gym buddy. You can find like a trainer, or me personally, my music. But yeah, those 3 things are a really good support, because if you have someone that's going to stay with you and work out with you, you are less likely to feel insecure about going to the gym. I know gym anxiety is a real thing. I wouldn't say that I personally have gone through it, because I don't know, I can't self-diagnose myself, but I do get shy. And, you know, I've had my moments where I steer away from like going towards the mirror or taking pics in the gym. But then I'm also like, you know what, whatever. Like, I'm that girl. I am that girl, and I can do whatever I want, you know? Everybody has started somewhere, you know? So if you are someone who is a little hesitant by going to the gym, find a buddy or find a group of friends that you know who ultimately have the same goals as you, and go with them. So that way, one, you can stay consistent with them as well. They'll keep you accountable, and you guys can do your routine together and not feel like, oh, all eyes on me. It'll be all eyes on us, okay? And then a trainer, obviously for physical reasons and for proper reasons, having a trainer, they can teach you how to do your form, help you set up a routine and nutrition as well. They can just ultimately help you and be that support for you. And then music, like I said, for me, music supports me because I love music. I love listening to music, and, you know, having the right music on certain days, like I'm gonna listen to rap on leg days because I need that extra push. Also, you can drown out people while you're working out. You'll be less likely to like be so worried about what other people are thinking, and you'll just be so into yourself and your zone out that you're thinking about yourself and your work, your session, like not anybody else. Just a side note, mention as well, nutrition definitely does play a big factor in working out, definitely like an 80-20 rule. So find a nutritionist or do research on like what are some proper foods to eat, or what's a proper diet for the goals that you're trying to obtain. So that is definitely a big tip. All right, guys, so this is all my tips from beginner to beginner. I hope this really does help you guys out. I hope that you guys like these type of content. As I am going through my gym girly lifestyle now, I really like filming these videos, and I really like helping people out. If you guys are looking for like a routine, I can definitely share it with you guys. Maybe we can create like a little group chat or something like that, or like a WhatsApp, and I can help you guys out. I hope that it really does help. And yeah, I think that's all that I want to share with you guys. I would definitely check you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.